Hey everybody, 32nd floor of the Tower of Champions here. I mean, this is an annoying stage because you have to pick between gravity barriers and damage walls because being able to handle mines is of the utmost importance here. I've opted to focus on a more damage wall heavy party, so that'll allow me to move around more. But on the other hand, it will cost my mobility in this while trying to clear this floor. So I mean, it's an interesting decision to make because once you clear out these monsters, which I think almost everybody has gravity barriers on them, they do put up a damage wall, and you could time it a little bit because you can see the direction of the skulls, and that is the direction into where the damage walls will come up. But as you can see, when you pinch at them, they always are, I think they're always gonna appear in an L shape. Well, no, that's not true. This one's on the side, so never mind. But later on, they're definitely in a more annoying situation configuration. So at least the first stage is reasonable, and I think they're up for 2 full turns. So, alright. So, but of course, more importantly, you want to take out that homing absorber. That homing absorber actually deals a lot of damage, and so it does give you a 3-turn head start. So hopefully, you can take those 3 turns to kill them. And as a bonus, Kushi is a slayer for those types. Bam. So that can be one option to help get rid of them. And they are generally pinchable, so if you can position your Kushinada in the right spot, hey, easy. And I guess this is what I was talking about, the L shape. So if you do pinch in between these monsters, you're going to get an L-shaped laser wall up. So, sorry, damage wall up. So taking care of them one at a time might be a valid strategy. And at least with Robin Hood here, you do have the option to missing his gauge, which means he won't get gravity barrier. And that can save him from running into the damage walls, which I think I do a few times. So we can probably see that in action a little bit later. Alright, so this should be able to do it. Yeah, no problem. And again, one reason why I like damage walls is just like the blocks are pretty unpredictable, so I honestly can't guarantee how fast I'm gonna go, what direction I'm gonna go with those darn blocks. So making sure that you don't have a accidental bounce right into some damage wall will be nice. And got lucky there with that pinch, so that leaves room for Kushinada, and we have 1 turn before that homing absorber starts firing. So I'm gonna try and get under him off that block, and oh, so good. There you go. Good job passing me. Yang Quan Ki has 4 mines, so that should be a lot of damage onto Bishamonten. Guess it's a shame that the weak point was on the right side again. To deal massive damage. But it's alright. It's Harley's turn. So I don't think I hit the weak point there, but was able to get in behind her and finish her off. Alright, so this is a little scary. We're gonna take damage here, so I'm purposefully missing my gauge so that it does slow down once it hits the Oni. And luckily, I think I was able to survive by 1 hit. If I make my gauge there, I probably would have died because I wouldn't have slowed down and I would have hit the walls at least a few more times. So another pat on the back for past me. The 4th floor, you have to deal with 2 of these homing absorbers. Again, you do want to take care of them as soon as possible. Luckily, Harley's in a perfect position there to take that right one out right away. And I think I'm not even gonna take the chance. Guaranteed kill there. And it's Robin Hood's turn next, so he should be able to take care of that homing absorber. Good stuff. Probably wished I got a little bit further with that Robin Hood to get the Oni, but it's alright. Now it's a matter of trying to get to that Bishamonten on the bottom. Yeah, not gonna work with that gravity barrier, but everybody should slowly be able to make their way there. Yankwanki definitely. And I mean, picking up both hearts isn't bad either. Harley. Yeah, I'm probably gonna slow down. Alright. Not bad. But here I'm gonna miss my gauge on purpose again, so that I don't end up running into the damage wall. And ooh, unfortunately it looks like my video got corrupted there, but sorry. Yeah, well, we're skipping over to the boss stage, I guess. That's unfortunate. It's okay, there wasn't anything interesting to see. Some pinches for the top and the bottom. Looks like Robin Hood was able to get in there. But now it's just us against the boss again, because I have a damage wall focus team. I'm not going to be able to move as fast, but I am going to be able to move safely, which is important here. And now Robin Hood, I'm not going to miss my gauge shot. Okay. Alright, that was a little scary. But I guess I had confidence that I wouldn't go too far. And ooh, luckily Kushi was able to hit everybody. Not bad. Alrighty, so the second bar, yeah, we could get a loopy hit. I'm not sure why I didn't go vertical. I probably could have got some kind of loop hit there. Maybe, actually that's not true, because he doesn't have gravity barrier. Probably was more worth it to hit other people's bump combo instead. That's what I'm going to tell myself. I think that was the right decision. But now we got to worry about those homing absorbers, so Robin Hood taking care of the left one. Let's see if Kushi can make it to the top one. Ooh, just barely. Come on. Alright, so this is good. Now all we have to worry about is Bishamonten. Although I think we do want to try and get there before it's Robin Hood's turn, because look at all of those damage walls. Oof, thank you. Again, probably would have missed my gauge there so that I could latch onto Bishamonten instead of eating all that damage wall. Alright, this stage it's a bunch of pinches. Or you can miss, that's perfectly fine too. But let's see, Kushi, basically anybody but Yankwanki can try and get in there and do some major damage. Of course it is a little difficult if you don't have gravity barrier, but it is certainly possible. Yeah, we're just gonna try and get some bump combos here. And let's see, Harley trying to get under there. Not doing it really well. But let's see this time. There we go. That's the kind of pinch you can do. That's 1.6 million damage on Bishamonten. And you get rid of the homing absorber. That's pretty nice. And probably deciding which way I want to go. That's probably the right move. There's 3 attacks coming from Bishamonten, so yeah, those homings. Again, I don't have the advantage of elements with Harley, so she will be taking a little bit more damage than the rest of them, so making sure at least there's not multiples of them firing is pretty important. All right, last stage. I feel like this is a luck game. If you're trapped somewhere, that's probably game over right there. But Harley doesn't have access to the weak point, so there's no point in launching her strike shot. Robin Hood has the increases power whenever you hit the wall. Probably not going to be able to do that, so let's hold on to that. Try and take out that homing absorber, which will be important. And Kushi, of course we're going to use her strike shot. Nobody has gravity bears, so it's all about hoping for some so I don't know what did all that damage there. Maybe somebody got a pinch somewhere, or maybe it was Yang Quan Ki with his no, it's probably Harley with her mines. I don't know. But this bash strike shot right on the weak point. Perfect. Alright, well that is the 32nd floor. It is definitely I mean, depending on your party, it's a definitely different kind of game. If you're more gravity barrier focused, it's whether or not you just run into the damage walls or not. Whereas with my gravity barrier, it's just can you maneuver, sorry, my damage wall party, can you maneuver around properly. Alright, so that's it for the 32nd floor. 33 should be coming up next, so until then, bye bye.